Daniel, my first question is that can you share the story how you discovered the ill effects of EMF radiation and why did you create Defender Shield?
Uh, BNS, for 30 years, as in your introduction, you talked about what I did for a living. In the U.S., the telephone networks, the Bell system existed, and it provided all the service for the U.S. And they had a research organization and that actually made sure that they were developing standards which could be used for manufacturers to build products. And then I ran organizations that did the development standards and also tested technology. So I was pretty familiar with this stuff for many, many years. And so about 10 years or so, my sons, who were adult men, were visiting, and they had their laptops on their lap. And my wife says, that can't be good for you. The woman's intuition, that can't be good for you. And I thought about it a little bit and I said, nah, the power levels are so low, the power density of the signal is so low, it cannot be interfering with the cells. But because I sort of spanned the research side of things, I went into the medical community and I was actually shocked. There was a lot of information that none of us knew about the influence of electromagnetation and our bodies. It's just they knew it, the scientific community knew it, but the general population didn't. So because I'm a mechanical engineer by trade that spent my lifetime in electrical engineering, I knew how to develop shielding technologies. So I said, well, let me develop something for you and you can use it. And so when my wife, first observed that, the reason she observed it was because she said she wants grandchildren and she thought that was influencing it. As you know, BNS, it does influence the male sperm count. 25% of the male sperm after 3 or 4 hours of exposure of a laptop to the lab immobilizes the sperm. So we've known that for a very long time. Science has known that for a very long time. So I built that product for them. Their friends wanted products for them. And so all of a sudden I started building more and more products because we're not victims. We're living in an environment where you had to take an action to try to, just like when you make sure you don't have open cans of gasoline in your living room where the volatile organic compounds are released in the air. You take that gasoline and put it someplace else, put a cap on it, you protect yourself. Well, electromagnetic radiation is a toxin to the body, and you can take actions to minimize those exposures. And that's how we started. And by the way, I still don't have grandchildren 10 years later. Everyone, please subscribe to BNS and his work.